Welcome to this week's GI Joe toy review. Where this week we are looking at another Viper for Viper Month, a unmasked Viper, and my thoughts on that later. In the Aqua-Viper. But before we get to the Aqua-Viper, let's do our shout outs of the week. First at Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, here in lovely Winchester, Virginia, where you can actually see all your video game needs from the Atari up to current systems and all points in between. So definitely check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood, go ahead and check out Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you get all your toys and collectible needs, which is where I got this guy. And this guy is a vehicle driver, so I got his vehicle with it. And the vehicle I will be showing next month. But for Viper Month, he fits right here with it. And but you could get all kinds of G.I. Joe and Transformers and He-Man and so on and so forth from Time Traveler, so go ahead and check them out. And if you're looking for your comic book need itch scratched, go and check out 4-Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane. Definitely do check them out. And you could get Marvel and DC and IDW and all points in between, so go ahead and check them out. If you're in Winchester or coming to Winchester and you like Jamaican food, may I suggest going to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you can get all your Jamaican food. And you can see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get your Jamaican food fix. And while you're in the neighborhood, go ahead and check them out. And while you're here, go ahead and definitely check them out. But here in this neighborhood, definitely go out and get to see Time Travelers. And while you're here, go ahead and check them out. But here we go. But after Time Travelers or Tropical Islands, you can go, if you see a bank, you could go see Bank of Clark and United Bank to get your banking needs met. So definitely check them out. And this channel does support mental health awareness. So if you need counseling done, go and see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services on Bascowan Street, 133 West Bascowan Street, suite number 10, and check Rob Brown out. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, go and check out Northwestern Community Services and see what they have to offer. And this channel does suggest going to see all your insurance needs and going to go see State Farm. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So let's take a look at Aqua-Viper. We're going to start with his file card. You know, with the Cobra logo right there on the barcode. Aqua-Viper. It says Aqua-Viper Officer. And then it's got the number right here on the side. 3764-QV. Whatever that means. Aqua-Viper officers lead platoons of Aqua-Viper troopers on ocean-based attacks and raids. Their physical abilities have been enhanced with nanomite technology, enabling them to withstand extreme ocean depths. Preferred weapon industry: Mars Industries D57-A Extremely Environment, a tactical pulse rifle. You know, so I take it this would be that pulse rifle, which actually came with the lamprey, but lamprey's was in like a grayish color. And he comes with the lamprey helmet, but it's removable with the translucent red with the black and the silver. I can take the color scheme. I just don't like that it's removable for a Viper. And he's got the same aqua pack, oxygen type pack that comes with lamprey, but lamprey's is in like a gray. It's the same grayish colors or a bluish color. So let's take a look at the Aqua-Viper, which he does have the lamprey mold, except for the head is different because the helmet's removable. But this guy, you can see his blonde hair, his Caucasian skin tone face, and the whole uniform is like a red, black, and silver kind of motif, which I'm digging. But like I said, the helmet thing is an issue for me. But the articulation's simple. His head can rotate. He's got wiggly waggly. He's got the yes man syndrome, as I like to call it. And then his arms, once I get it to work properly, can raise to about there. He can rotate the full 360 all the way around, bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow, and he can also rotate at the wrist. He does have the ab crunch feature, but the web gear is hindering it, but it's still visible some. And his legs can go to about there. You raise his leg so high, bend at the knee at the double knee joint. Unfortunately, I can't get his ankle to pivot, but it does rotate. It does rotate, as you can see. So let's take a look at him in battle gear. So here he is in his battle gear. And some of the movie line figures don't come with figure stands, so this one doesn't come with a figure stand. Well, vehicle drivers don't. But this is the Aqua-Viper. This is how I think he's supposed to be viewed. So I'll be displaying him with his helmet on. Because I don't like the whole helmet thing. The helmet being a removable thing on a Viper. Because he's supposed to be a faceless, nameless support trooper. But, it's nonetheless. But he drives this one god-awful ugly vehicle. But I'll be looking at it next week, so y'all get to see that next week. But, it's still a pretty cool figure. Like I said, I like the color scheme a little bit better than I like the Lampreys. Because Lampreys has got that blue and grayish kind of thing. And this one's got the red and the black, my two favorite colors, with silver highlights. This would be like a middle tier figure. He would be upper tier if his helmet wasn't removable. He'd be top tier, but the helmet's removable, and like I said, that's a problem. At least for me, anyway. But because all the Vipers are supposed to be faceless, you're not supposed to see their face. Because how can you army build a guy, wouldn't be able to see his face, or else you have cloned people. But unless Cobra Commander made drones or clones, learned that from his nanomite technology. But that's, it's up to your imagination. However you want to do it, it's your toy, do what you want. But this has been the Aqua-Viper officer. This is week number 2 of Viper Month. So definitely tune in next week to see another Viper figure. This has been Cobra Island, and now you know. And knowing is half the battle.